What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Now, I know I'm late to the game on this one, but there is a funny story to it. I got sent the code, but it ended up in my spam folder, and I didn't know until after the game had been released. Went and looked, and I had actually received a copy for the review. So I went back and I've reviewed the crap out of this game. I literally sat there and played it and played it and played it and played it. I've got about 40 hours, maybe 50 hours. I've rolled credits twice on the game so far with different characters, and this game has a pretty interesting story. So basically, the original game came out and was not very well received. People complained that it didn't have multiplayer and it was really cookie cutter like, and it just felt very samey. So Koei Tecmo announced that they were doing the Empires version, which is more aimed towards strategy and diplomacy and then sieging and stuff like that, and it was better received. It was scheduled for like a 2021 release, but then it got delayed because of the whole Rona situation and stuff like that, and we ended up having it released on the 8th of February for us in the rest of the world, and it released back in December 2021 for Japan, and the game is reviewed quite well. Like it's average in quite well. It's got a PC Metacritic of 57, and the PS4 version is a 65, and the Xbox is a 56 out of 100 for the Metacritic. And then there's other different publications out there, like IGN gave it a 5.8 out of 10, and Push Square gave it like 5 stars out of 10. Famitsu gave it a 35 out of 40. Destructor gave it a 6.5. So it did okay, not great. Now, I'm not professing to be a massive super nerd for the Dynasty Warriors franchise. I've played quite a few of them over the years, from the original ones. I've played like some of the different cut and paste versions, the reskins. I've done those, like I've done Hyrule Warriors on the Switch. I've done Gundam ones. I've done all these different styles of different ones that they've done over the years, and I enjoy them. They're fun. They're like something I could just pick up, play, and have some fun with. The game is developed by Koei Tecmo and Omega Force, as always. It uses its own proprietary engine, and this one has a butt ton of characters from the Wei, Wu, Shu, Jin, and other different like standalone characters. And I think there's something like 60 characters in this game. It's insane. So you've got loads of different characters that are available. It's a really good game. I like it. I think they've done a really good job of it. It's a good game for a Dynasty Warriors fan, and I feel like it has a nice meeting of different genres to placate to other different styles of players. So it could be that if you like the strategy style of games and the management style of games, you'll like that side of the game, but you probably won't like the combat stuff. You'll be like, I could take it or leave it, but you'll probably enjoy the strategy side of it, whereas there could be a difference for other people. But I feel like they've done a really good job of it. The game that I'm playing at the moment is on the PlayStation 5, so it's running in action mode, which basically favors the performance side of it instead of the resolution. I have done both playthroughs with different modes, and it's very beautiful. I can't deny that. Does it run at a stable frame rate? I don't know. I don't have like the ability to tell you what it sits at locked. That's something that you'd find on Digital Foundry. They're great at that sort of stuff. But all in all, it's got a massive character roster. It's really good when it comes to the Empire side of it, where you can play through and you can unite the entire Japan or entire Chinese dynasty into one ruler, and it's a lot of fun, and I do like that. They have expanded on the character interactions. They've done a really good job of the game over the years, and they've done a really nice way of developing the franchise and making sure that it does very well. It plays well, it's smooth, it doesn't feel janky or clunky. It plays really, really well, it's really smooth, and I like it. I think they've done a really good job for it. It's probably a solid Dynasty Warriors game. It's very samey. If you've played one Dynasty Warriors game, it kind of feels like you're playing the same one all the way through, just with better graphics. And don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. If you like Dynasty Warriors and that's your jam, then that's your jam. Sound off in the comments if you've played them before, or if you've played one of the different like variants out there, like Gundam or the Zelda one, or there's the new Persona one that's coming out. There are quite a few different like reskins of this genre of battle games out there. I remember there being 99 Nights. That was a one that was on the 360. These are very indicative of the same genre and style that they play on, where it's a big battlefield, loads of little AI men with unique enemies on the battlefield that you can engage with, and they do a really good job of it. It's a really solid genre and it does well for its fans, but for the general gamer community, for the most part, if you're not into this genre of game, you'll just give it a look over and be like, yeah, I'm not interested in this, and move on. But it's a fun game. Being a variety gamer and liking a bit of everything, I feel like this game has its place. It is a game that you can just pick up, play for a bit, save, put down, and move on. Come back to it a little while later, give it another go, play some more missions, and then put it down again. It's a fun game. It's what I've done throughout the years with all the Dynasty Warrior games. Like I've played this for a good, say, 50-60 hours, and it's not all in one go like you would do with, say, a Final Fantasy game. It's something that's been put down, picked up, put down, picked up, and you don't feel like you're missing out on the game by doing that, because it's a game that has a nice system where you can just pick up and remember where you left off, and you can always check back through the log and find out where you are. So I feel that they've done a really good job with that, and it does actually play very well and very smooth. But that's my opinion. I just wanted to show off some of the battle, and then you'll see some of the Empire side of the game in a moment. And I feel like they've done a really good job of it. It really is smooth, it plays very well, and it has really, really nice game models and stuff like that. I just think that if you're not really into the whole Empire Dynasty Warriors thing, this may not be your bag. But it is a good game to play. If you want to pick it up, I definitely recommend picking it up when it's on sale. If you're not a big fan of the Dynasty Warriors or the Empires line of the Dynasty Warriors franchise, but it's a solid game. They do really good work. The games play well, the customizability is great, and they do a really good job of it. All in all, I think that this is a game that, whilst it's never always been received with 10 out of 10s, it is a solid game and a great game from Koei Tecmo, because they have refined this style of game into a diamond, and they can put this out every time and it be an absolute banger every time. They do really good work. The character models are beautiful, the landscapes are amazing, and it just plays well. It's a consistently solid game throughout its time and its life cycle and the genre and the franchise. So that's my opinion. If you have a difference of opinion, please sound off in the comments. If you want to check me out on social media, all that jazz is in the description down below. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are amazing. We're live on this channel 6 days a week. I'll see you there. Take care, be safe, happy gaming, guys. Bye.